Hello, and welcome to Friday. Now, I talked about this album recently, and that would be Subsonic Eyes Singapore Dreaming. It's on its way now. If I check the tracking, I don't think it's updated. Probably not. No, okay, it's in Portland, Oregon. So, it'll be here at some point in the next couple of days. Might show it off then. It might be right here in the background. But um, I've been talking about and listening to this album quite a bit, and just to summarize it, the lead single off this album it's summarized on the Bandcamp page and I think the store page for Top Shelf Records themselves. Um, Lead single "Aku Cherimas" picks apart the feelings of anxious inadequacy inspired by our capitalist setting before balancing the scale with a reverent climax. Um, They offer a reprieve from capitalist dread with a breath of fresh air, inspired by a visit to an Australian mountain range in final track. Um, Casual wisdom permeates the entirety of the album, takes its title from the movie of the same name. Overlapping themes of consumerist abandon and suffocating work culture tie the two together. Both works critique the disregard of people around us and our blurry separation between work and life. Um, the album centers around their hometown through a more focused lens. Uh, Interpretation of the high energy urban context refracted through a single straight to the point, poppy, ergonomic songs tinged with the tension that could explode at a moment's notice. So, if you heard it, one of the lines that I just said was, takes its title from the movie of the same name. Now, when I first read that quite intrigued me, so I looked it up, and there is a film called Singapore Dreaming, which came out in 2006, and I scoured the internet, right? Like, this is not streaming anywhere, this is not on anywhere that I could reasonably find. Except one place, which is always the last place I tend to look. YouTube. I tend to want to, like, oh, let's see if this streaming anywhere, see if I can, like, maybe buy it or something, or, like, it's nowhere to be found, right? It's hard to search it because the original title is in uh, Chinese, I think. I'm not so sure if I think it's in Mandarin. Either way, it's hard to find, right? But it's on YouTube, and I think I'll leave a link down below to the film if you want to watch it. So I decided to actually take a moment and watch it. And the film itself, well, Singapore Dreaming the movie, is about a family who really isn't doing the best, right? Their son comes home from college, and later in the film we learned that he's a college dropout, and again, the family it's not doing great financially, and we're seeing the struggles of everybody in the family. Then all of a sudden, the father ends up winning a bunch of money, and then proceeds to die very shortly after. And the film is all about the struggle of money and how it kind of corrupts the family, something that, while they needed and they were still genuinely okay, everybody loved each other and whatnot, but then after, you know, they get this money, it's just everybody's bothering the father for the money. It's just, hey, I can do this, this, and this. Oh, I need this for my kids. You want me to provide for my family? Oh, you want a son or whatever, so on and so forth. It was a whole thing, right? And it makes you really wonder. Just like, oh, is this how people would react to this sum of money? And maybe not, but it shows that consumerist capitalist mindset that the album is centered around, right? They share very similar themes, and it's really neat to see. The film is overall pretty decent. It looks like it did won a few awards when it released. It looks like, according to the Wikipedia article, it won a award at the Tokyo International Film Festival in 2007 for Best Asian/Middle Eastern Film. First film from Singapore to win that. And looks like it won a couple of others, but that's the most significant one that I see at the moment. Again, overall, pretty solid film. Again, freely available on YouTube, burned in subtitles, but what can you do? It's also not best quality, but again, that's what you get with YouTube movies. Well, not YouTube movies specifically, but uploads of films onto YouTube. So yeah, go watch it if you have like an hour 40 minutes to kill. Decent film. I had a okay time with it, and it was, a nice, really interesting lesson of this film that inspired this album that I've quite quickly grown to love. Really unique take, and I'm glad to have watched this film and now know the background to this album's title. Really cool thing that I like doing. If you read albums from me, like, oh, it's based on this, and it's like, that's really neat. That's really cool. Let's investigate that more, and it was quite enjoyable. So yeah, overall pretty solid film, and I have a deeper understanding of this album that I really, really enjoy. Awesome stuff. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna call it for today. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.